About the size of a vehicle, the way that shadows. We'll head back over it, check that one out. Big guys. What's that? No, that's what I'm saying.
76-year-old Ralph Brown was last seen Sunday, May 16th. Today, his family and friends spoke about new sightings that are giving them some hope. Ralph is a former Cornelius mayor, teacher, and is very involved in his community, but he struggles with dementia.
All the clues have dried up. There's no credit card activity. The phone has been dead since Sunday the 16th. He probably had a little bit of cash on him, but it's unknown, and we're also concerned that he hasn't had his heart medication or memory medication since Sunday the 16th.
Thank you for joining us on day 2 as we are out here looking for Ralph Brown. Ralph is a former mayor out of Cornelius, Oregon, and he went missing back on May 16th. So we're a little over 2 weeks since he's gone missing. Also has dementia. So there's a lot of things to this story, and really the best way to bring you up to speed on this one is to go check out episode number 1, part 1 that we did on this one. It was actually yesterday. And with this, you know, I'm always bummed when we don't find a lost loved one on day 1. But the thing about this is we were able to give the family answers as to where Ralph was not yesterday. So our search yesterday kind of bring him up to speed as to where we searched and what we covered.
Yeah, that definitely is a thing, you know, checking places off the list. This area here, you know, we searched this area real good. We're actually down at Rogers Park, is that the name?
Rogers Landing.
Rogers Landing. And then yesterday, I really didn't even catch the name of the place that we went to. I don't remember the...
We went to a Wheatland Ferry crossing yesterday, which is about 20 minutes south of where we're currently at. And the reason why we search that one is, you know, we follow up on families' gut intuitions as to, well, and right now we really don't have, the family's not saying, hey, I have a gut feeling that he's in the water, because we don't know where Ralph is at, because we have sightings of, was he in Costco over in Tigard? Was he in Silver Falls, you know, an hour and a half from here?
Yeah.
Did he by chance end up going back to his childhood home over in Astoria, whereas his home is in Cornelius, and an hour and 45 minutes in the opposite direction, you know, is Astoria. So we have a lot to go on.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the short version is to, Jared, why are you guys here at Rogers Landing? Why is there so much focus on Rogers Landing?
The cell phone pings. We have some cell phone pings. You guys watched episode 1, you guys will see.
And with that one, you know, yesterday we really did a big search here, and we covered everything from the ramp down past the bridge over here, and covered a lot of territory where a vehicle could have gone in. But one of the things is, you know, we've learned is there any type of additional access upriver from the boat ramp? And although we looked at it, we kind of touched on it yesterday, there was a gate over here that's closed. You can't get to this old access boat ramp over here. But in looking at additional aerials yesterday, as well as the road up above, it's a private property, no trespassing, but that doesn't stop anybody if we're dealing with foul play or we're, you know, dealing with a gentleman of dementia. And with this one, you know, when he actually made a phone call around 9 o'clock, you know, it was the I'm in the bushes. Well, that was kind of, you know, key for I'm gonna go pet the donkey, I'm visiting the donkey, you know, I've got
using the restroom type thing,
using the restroom.
Yeah.
But now here we are an hour and a half after that, and that brings us to Newburgh, 20 minutes away from where that phone call actually took place. But this area over here, that why I have such heavy focus on it this morning, was bushes, whether on his own getting lost or whether it was a foul play. This is an area that we cannot leave Rogers Landing area until we finish searching that one. So we'll throw up a little drone shot right now. We probably already did a little drone shot showing you the actual overview and area of this one. We clear this one, and then where do we go from there? We don't know yet. We'll keep you posted. So 39 feet here. And one of the things I like to do anytime we start a new episode, if you've never joined us before, is just kind of bring you up to speed as to how Sonar actually works here. So this one over here is our side imaging and down imaging. Side imaging, we found that 75 feet left and 75 feet right is our best casting. What that means is that we're shooting 75 feet right of the boat and left. Anything that you see here is in black, that's our water column. So if you look up here, 19 feet, and you look here at the, 18, 36, 54, that's our depth from the top of the boat to the bottom, or from the bottom of the boat to the bottom of the river here. So you see as it's going down, there's more black water column. You'll see this number's going up. 30 feet, 31 feet, keeps getting deeper. So that's how you read the side imaging. The down imaging is similar in that anything black from up here, 0 down to 30, is the water column. So you'll see that's getting deeper. And then over here, and so this one is a picture in time. This is what we've already gone over. This one here is what we call live scope. So you can actually see things in real time. So if, a fish is swimming around or Sam is under there swimming around, you can actually see that in real time. Between these 3 settings, that gives us the best chance of being able to spot something. So sometimes we'll spot something on live scope that we miss on down imaging because we're not directly over it, or side imaging. So between the 3 of them, that's kind of how we use it, and we'll explain a little bit more of that later. So our area of interest is that from up above. Looking at it from this angle, you have some pillars that come up, but you have the access over there. See just on the left of that, where a vehicle can go in. And then I'll take a look at the aerial sonar on this as well, and just see if there's any other access points by chance from over there. And Doug's grabbing those drone shots too, so we'll be able to splice that in and really show you guys the area from up above over there. And it looks like there's a possibility also, Sam, of up here along the river as well. So we'll just run a little bit of this here.
Yeah. A little green picnic table up there.
And so I've got a object of interest over there. I'll just show you on camera real quick here what I'm looking at here. So we have an object of interest there, but really we want to look at the size of it. So about the size of a vehicle, the way that shadows, we'll head back over it, check that one out. And you can kind of see where our track is at because the water's so calm this morning.
Yeah.
And so it was off to our right, so now we're heading back over that direction. Let's see if we can pick it up again. Yeah, so it's kind of right here, but I don't think it's a vehicle of any sort. Just the way that it's, yeah, I don't know, maybe. And as calm as the water is here, I don't know. And so to let you guys know also, our ideal speed that we want is 1.9 to 2.5 miles an hour. And now that we're right over the top of it, it's a tree, it is not a vehicle. So that one we can rule out. This one we still want to check, but that's not big enough for a car. But we'll just scan at a different angle. So one of the things with this also is like when we do identify an object, we need to go over it 2 or 3, 4 different directions over the top of it, because that's going to allow the shadows from the sonar to cast a little bit different, so that way we can rule it out or not. Some things that look like vehicles in the past, when you go over it like at a 90-degree angle from where you first saw it, you can see like shadows of branches and just the way that it shows up different on sonar. All right, so we ruled that one out, Sam. We'll keep scanning this area, and then we'll run the shoreline up. So we've cleared the area back there. We're currently checking out some additional spots along the river up here where a potential road could get to it. Heavy brush right here, Sam. Nothing there. There's one more spot about a 1/4 mile up the road here. We'll check that one, and then we'll head back, regroup, and kind of go from there. I mean, I don't see a car going over it, because his car is a 2014 Nissan Sentra, license plate number 319 KQV, I think.
Yeah, low clearance.
Yeah, dark blue, low clearance. It's not getting over that hose, but what we learned, Sam. We don't roll anything out.
Don't roll it out.
So we'll scan it real quick. So you can actually see the bottom here. So we're at 4.5 feet here. Too tight right there. Got a cable there. Got a cable on that side. You can still bounce over if you really wanted to right there. Nothing though, Sam. Alright, well, we got one more spot up the road, so let's go check that one out too. I'll do is I'll just take a screenshot of this, Sam. That way we can pop that up. So where we're at right now is the end of 8th Street. So if there was any chance, there was a road that kind of runs along here as the river goes downriver. But coming up here, it was nothing but heavy foliage with no actual access other than that one pump that we were just at. So that one, I can now officially say I'm 100% confident that we've cleared Rogers Landing and everything within that square box for that cell phone thing that was in question. And I guess, you know, let's talk about that real quick. If you did not go check out yesterday's episode, the episode we did yesterday in searching for Ralph, the reason why we're in Newburgh, so concentrated on Newburgh, is because for roughly a 4-hour period, Ralph didn't leave like a 20-mile radius. But at the very end of it, the last cell phone ping area was really this concentrated box over here in Newburgh, just not too far from Rogers Landing. So that's right here on screen for you. Where do we go from here, Sam? Let's go back to the RV and talk with Doug.
Yeah.
See what we can come up with from there. 20, so it's 4 feet tall, 22 feet long. So that is definitely not a Nissan Sentra.
Nope, not at all.
Okay, what we're talking about is, are you on? Yeah. So we just ended up coming back over an area by the boat ramp that we saw pop up on Sonar that looked like could have potentially been a vehicle, but when we went over it, it was only 4 feet tall, 22 feet long. It was definitely a tree. We have a tree over there, and I'll kind of scroll back as to what we saw the first time on it when I went over it, and it was this right here. And that's why we go over it multiple times, just so we can definitely see whether it is or is not a vehicle. In this case, it is not. The thing just like drops off like immediately. Like it goes from 7 feet to 22 feet, just like right there. Say you get the ROV, like there's nothing back here, but like here, I'll tell you. So right now we're at 28 feet, 27, 23.
What is that?
I know, that's what I'm saying. I think it's just the edge of the ramp. See, and then it just goes up. It goes up right there.
You literally see like the wall.
Yeah.
With as deep as it gets, did we check right along the corner of this dock?
I should put the ROV in.
Yeah,
Just drop it right here.
yeah, we need ROV practice anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, I'll go grab it.
So Doug's gonna be using the Fly Fish underwater ROV drone. The reason for it is this dock drops off from 7 feet to 22 feet. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy. So this will give us a bird's eye view, a fish eyes view.
yes, which doesn't let our sonar read it properly, but it looks like there's a square object. I don't think it's a vehicle down there, but this is gonna tell us for sure. And like angle it straight down. Yeah, there you go.
That's the ledge right there. See the ledge? This is what we're talking about where it drops off, right there.
Yeah, so that's where it goes from, well, you're at 5 feet, so it's gonna go from 7 feet to 22, like right away.
Yeah, you're behind the ledge right now. You can see the ledge right here, and you can see the fly fish.
Make sure you don't go under the log and tie yourself in a knot.
Yeah, you don't have your dive gear yet.
Yeah.
Look.
Is that a nugget? Is that a nugget? What is that?
What do you got? A fishing lure, maybe?
Yeah.
So now, see you have your little directional thing there? So right now you're facing this direction, so turn it and face that direction and go hit that other dock. Yeah, don't get yourself tangled up. Down to 26 feet, free diving it.
And maybe give him a spare air.
Yeah. And a mask, we'll give him a mask too. Yeah. He's at 32 feet now. What we know is there's definitely nothing out that far, Doug.
Yeah.
So you wanna like try to hit this corner over here. And then really there was whatever that square thing was over here is what you want to try to focus on.
I'm gonna surface just to see exactly where it's at.
I'm gonna step out that way so you get away from this tool. So
19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 12, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, surface.
Well, you're gonna get his fishing line over there.
Sorry, man!
Sorry.
My bad!
No, you're good.
That was us, sorry.
Our fault.
Go ahead, pull it back.
Yeah, you're way too far away from the ramp now.
Well, I cleared the whole area.
Well, I already cleared the area.
Traveled the area.
Yeah.
I don't know if you cleared it.
That one there and
Yeah,
this
I
this
went
corner
over
here.
and then it just veered out once I lost control.
Yeah. There you go. Still upside down. Yeah, so turn it. Turn. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Okay, there. Just drop right there. Just go straight down. See what you can see. Alright, so that's just all concrete. Just the concrete ledge.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all it was. Alright, clear. Clear. So we just got done doing a live stream. We'll actually put the link to that down below, and definitely go check that out. And in that one, we really discussed like where do we go from here with Ralph? And the conclusion that we kind of came to.
Yeah, it was, you know, as far as our part of it, you know, we did our expertise. Now everything else is kind of out of our wheelhouse. So, you know, we decided to, you know, bring you guys in, get you guys involved, and you know, hopefully, you know, one of you guys might have the missing piece or might have the answer as far as where Ralph is or where he was last seen, which might be able to bring Ralph home. So, you know, we're really, you know, putting this out to you guys, and you know, thank you guys for being here and you know, for your willingness to be a part of this.
So as we discussed, we really don't have any other locations to really go on this one because then it'd just be throwing darts. So we have made the decision to actually pull off of Ralph Brown for what our specialty actually is. We just simply can't do anymore. And so we are actually at Cathedral Park right now, starting a new case and a new episode that you are not going to miss. Richard Ritz, who went missing back in 2020. And the thing with this one is he said, if I ever go missing, I just want you to know I'm on a really long fishing trip. This is one of the spots close to Lombard where he was last seen, and we're also going to be checking Sabi Island, which is not too far from here as well. They spend a lot of time. So you're not going to want to miss that episode. Hopefully Ralph is going to be found, maybe in a homeless camp. We just simply don't know. On that note, if you've not already done so, please make sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notification. We could not be doing this without you. We'll see you on the next episode. Later. Bye-bye.
A ranger believes he spotted Ralph at the northern trailhead of Silver Creek Falls. Now he's seen here in pictures, but Brown is about 5'10", 210 pounds with gray hair and blue eyes, and is missing the tip of his right index finger. He was driving his 2014 blue Nissan Sentra. If you see Ralph, call the Washington County Sheriff's Office.